Back with another video. Yeah, I'm talking to y'all about this idea of earning an honest living. You know, there's this social construct that, working for a corporation is earning an honest living when in reality, it's nothing but corporate slavery. It's nothing but wage slavery because see, that's what they want you to think. They've used social engineering to get the masses to think that working and for another man and looking for the confirmation of another higher person is a good thing. That's good in our society. Obedience is good in our society. When really the people that's cutting you that small paycheck for pretty much doing the most of the work, they're stealing the money. The way they're getting the money is not by legal means. No, they do illegal things, but they're just backed up by the government because the government is not this inherently or intrinsically good group of people. No, they just have power, and you know how they got power? They've used brute force. They've used social engineering. They've exploited innate human psychological traits. They use brute force to get there. Their rules are arbitrary. Just because they say something doesn't mean it's inherently right or good or moral. So now the government and the higher powers, they have gained a monopoly on all the resources, and they have paid mercenaries, which are military and the police force, to protect their tyranny. So if you try to oppose their tyranny, they're going to put a gun at your head. They're going to point a gun at your head and lock you up in a cage. It doesn't matter if you're right or if you're helping the community. No, it doesn't matter. If you're against their regime, then they're going to lock you in a cage and use brute force against you. But yeah, they use social engineering to get people to make it seem like not working for another man is a bad thing. And so basically they have all the resources. So now what are you going to do? If you don't have the resources, then what? Now you are a slave to them because you have to do what they say to earn the resources that's already there for free on earth. But now they've gained a monopoly on them. So now you have to do what they say just to survive. There's this idea in America, the American dream, that you have to be, everybody gets an equal opportunity, when we all know that's bullshit. There's people born with billions to their name. There's people born with nothing, just dirt. All right. And so there's this idea that if you just work hard enough, maybe you can get to the top with those billionaires with the 1%. But we all know that's not true because it's systematically designed for there to be a poor class, a middle working class, which is in a rat race. Then there's the 1%, which is the people that own the government. They are the government. And so, see, like, there's this idea, you work hard enough, you can get to the top. But what if I'm systematically oppressed to not make it to the top, or make it at least like 10 times harder for anybody else to make it to the top? So now, then what? Then what if you fail in the system? You just starve. You're just poor. You're just poor. No one cares because they have this idea. They perpetuated this idea that money is everything. Money, this abstract concept, this worthless piece of paper is everything. It's more than your family. It's more than everything. It is the end all be all. So that now people will literally trade their valuable time away for this worthless piece of paper. The money only means something because other people thinks it means something. And so they have people saying, let's get the money. Let's get the money, man. I ain't worried about nothing but the money. So now they've made pretty much the only avenue or the socially acceptable avenue is to work for them, the people that are perpetuating this oppression and this slavery, this wage slavery. So you're working for them because you're playing by their rules. You're playing by the rules that they set up for you to work for them, for you to be their slave. Because everything that you do is based around being their slave. And so, everybody's worried about collecting this worthless piece of paper where they don't even care about the next man starving. Like, this person is starving, this person is poor, this person doesn't even know where the next meal is going to come from, and just perpetuates it, just